everybody, hello. I know I said I was coming back today to finish the Edith lap book sections off. And I've got them all cut out and ready to go. But it's getting late now. It's gone 6 o'clock in the evening. So I can't, I'm too tired to attempt that. So I thought I'd just have some fun, keep up to date with the 100-day project and do a tag. So this morning, no, might have been yesterday evening actually, I said to Mr. F, what I could do with is a sort of dictionary, encyclopedia of plants, gardening, something like that, for background papers, because it'd be really useful. So he went shopping today, went round his normal charity shops, and lo and behold, what has he come back with but the new illustrated gardening encyclopedia. I mean, can you believe that? He's so good at his job, I'll tell you. And it says, Peter from Mum, February 1958. So that's even before I was born and I'm old. So thank you, Peter. Thank you, Mum. I shall now put it to very good use. The art of flower arrangement it starts with. But all of these, I love these. The gorgeous illustrations and the paper. You can see the colour of it, and it's that, oh, how can I describe it to you? It's almost sort of like a loose paper. It's beautiful. I mean, look at this. See, nothing's changed about flower arranging, has it? You want a tall sort of centre, and then you come out. I mean, it's just, nothing's changed in all those hundreds of years. Well, nearly hundreds. Feels like hundreds sometimes. And there we start on A. So, how much of that? I could get A, but it would be right at the top. So, I'll take that page out anyway, because I can use the back here. So, I'm delighted to have that. Good job, Mr. F. Well done. Let's see if I can find somewhere to put it, and I'm just going to back my tag. I'm just going to put that on my tag. So I'm going to put glue on there. Just my normal cream card that I always use. This is an easy one today, guys. Easy, but you can dress it up how you like. That's the thing about all these tags. You can take the basic idea and change it. I saw somebody, I can't remember, it might have been Catherine actually, who obviously didn't have all the things that I have when I'm making things, and she'd supplemented her own things into it, and what a cracking job she'd made. It's really good. So let's line that up with the writing on the bottom, and then it should be square, shouldn't it? You'd think. You'd think anyway. I'm delighted to have this book, that's excellent. Excuse me. All right, there's all sorts of words, but I'm pretty sure in a gardener's encyclopedia we aren't going to find anything too racy. I don't think so anyway. What to do in the potting shed? No, we don't want any of that, thanks. Yeah, this is easy peasy, but I think it looks quite nice actually. I'm still trying to get used to the fact that Tim Holtz has gone pretty. It's pretty might be pushing it, but those backdrop papers, backdrops number 5, they are pretty. They're pretty colours, no doubt about it. And I was going to use one of the yellow sheets of the backdrops, and I got it out and I thought, do you know, I could make that. I could preserve my Timmy paper and I could make a background. So there's the background that I made. It'll be coming up soon with a tag. I'm not sure what sort, but it's just my usual inky background. Then I rubber stamped this is actually, although I think I have a stencil fairly similar, inked around it. And I've got my own background, and my backdrops remain intact for the time being, although I never like to start to cut into things and use things until I've got a couple of them. I don't know why. Then I'll be without. If I use it, I'll be without it unless I've got a spare one. Whoops. Just knocked the TV remote control on the ground. Right, so I'm just going to... Doesn't that look lovely? It's beautiful. So I'm just going to do my normal trick with the ink. It's not a trick. There's nothing tricky about it. Just ink around the edge. Well, I found a new craft shop in the UK. It's just outside Edinburgh. It's actually, oddly enough, it's the place where my granddad was born. A place called Haddington, just outside Edinburgh. And it's a bit of a ways for us. It's 104 miles, so it's not exactly, you wouldn't say, on our doorstep. But if it's a nice day, it's a nice run out. There we are. So that's that, and that's our beautiful Gardener's Encyclopedia. I keep wanting to call it a dictionary. It kind of is a dictionary of sorts. Right, so the next thing I wanted to do was... trying to remember what I did. Yes, I want to put some ribbon on, kind of across like that. And these are the 2 bits of ephemera from Timmy that I have looked out. I mean, look at that. You'd never have had that in Timmy of old. Oh no. And I've also looked that out. It's got this lovely lavender coloured bow, and I really do like it. But when I was fiddling around with Edith, I thought that's very pretty as well, there. And that would go with that. So I'll see. I'll put my ribbon on first. Ribbon, yeah, I've got choices with... Oh, this is the other thing Mr. F found today. I said to him, when you're out and about, go into one of the chemist shops and see if you can find these, the blendable makeup brushes. Because I've wrecked my brushes. I washed them. I thought I was doing them a favour. And all I've succeeded in doing is stopping them picking up any ink at all. So I'm going to go back to these. So he found these in Tesco. Ooh, they're nice. And Miracle Powder Sponge for a soft filtered finish. That's what we need. So I guess you can use that if you want something... Oh, I've just put ink on that. If you want to be exact, you can use the whole thing, just like an ordinary sponge, or you can use that end. So they were on offer. Well, I think they were reduced to clear, actually. And the right price, I think I'm right in saying, was $5.75. Is that right?
7.
5.
7.
7.75.
7.
£7.
£7, yes. Did you have a difficulty with the word 7?
Yeah, just a bit. And you got them for what?
£1.75.
£1.75. So he bought me all they had, which was 8. So I've got them in my nice little shopping bag here that I need to sort out and give them a try out at some stage. Anyway, I'll just drop them on the floor. Where was I? Yes, I was going for ribbon, that's right. So I've got this ribbon, which is quite nice, satin ribbon. But when I was looking through the ribbon drawer, I found this. It's a little pack of sari silk, and I've had it since Adam was a lad, I think. I can't remember buying it or anything. But this is particularly nice. I mean, it's a bit crumpled up. I could, if I wanted to, iron it. But I don't want to do that. It would be too sort of flat then. So I just wanted it to come across here like that. So let me turn that over and put it that way, because that's where I want it to go. But I want to have enough to make a bow in the front. Lots of loose ends. I don't mind the loose ends on sari silk, actually. It's quite nice. So enough to tie a bow. That's enough, isn't it, I'd say. But I want it to be going up. So I need this to come down here. Oh, it's all complex, isn't it? So I'm just going to cut that there. And I'm going to put myself a bit of double-sided tape down, so at least something's not moving around. I think I said I wanted it to come that direction. Time will tell. Yeah. So I don't really want to smooth it out too much. I shall stick that over there like that, and that will come up there. That's quite high up. It's higher than I intended it to be, but never mind. Doesn't matter. It'll be fine. And then this piece I want to come that way. See how much I need to cut off. About that much. And I need it to come up there. Let's just do that. How wrong can we go? Not that wrong. There we go. And stick that piece down there. There we go. So we have the makings of a bow. Yep. Not sure if that should that have been the other way? Should they both have been the other way? Yeah, that definitely should be that way. What a ninny. Two things I've done and they're both wrong. Oh well. That's life. Yeah, they need to be angled that way. Come on. Burnish it down. Then it'll come off. Says she. There we go. Right, so that needs to go at that angle. That we have worked out. Okay, excellent. So that comes round from the back at that angle. Yes, okay. So this one, actually that's all right, that one. I don't know why, but it is. So let's go with it. Right, now I want to tie a bow, and as you all know, I'm pretty useless at that sort of thing. But I shall give it my best shot. Yeah, it's worked. It's worked first time, my goodness. I'm just going to kind of fluff these bits of the bow out a little bit. Just a bit wider than they are. There we go. Look at that. How pretty is that? That's not all, folks. We do other stuff to it. Right, so the next thing to do is put our two things in. So I've got that one and I've got this one. Do I need more? Shall I chop that out and see what it looks like? No, I'm not going to be swayed by it. I like those two there. They're nice. So let's ink around those. I'm not going to do it over my work because my ink dauber is dying. Bits of it are flying off. That's that bit. It's quite incredible. I'm sorry I keep going on about it. I just can't get used to this sort of thing being into me. It's ridiculous. But nice. Not grumbling. So there's those two bits there, like that. which is nice. So I'm going to actually stick them together and then stick them in. And I'm going to have to use this one because my other glue has gone AWOL. Well, it's here. I know where it is. It's just not working very well. So let's stick those two together like that. And then let's just stick that behind the ribbon. You don't need to go right to the edge or anything. It'll be fine. Pop those in there like that, just at a bit of an angle. Like that, that's lovely. Let's put the lid on this, otherwise I won't have any usable glue. And then at the top, I'm going to put a book plate here. And I've cut myself a template. This isn't new today, I've always had this template. I'll keep it in the box with the book plates. So it's the exact size that I need to cut for that. So before I cut it, I'm going to stamp and then I can cut around it. So what am I going to stamp? That's the question. Some stamps fit, some others don't. Does that one fit, I wonder? That looks like it fits perfectly. Let's go for that one. It says serial number and then some numbers. Where's my... There it is. And I'm just going to use black. I don't know where everything's gone. It's still here. Don't panic. Don't panic. Right, so I can move that up quite a bit to allow myself room to get the... There we are, perfect. And then I can place this, oh, I'm just going to blot that a little bit. I don't want to smudge it. So I'm just going to go over there like that. That's centralised pretty much. I think it's straight. Yeah, straight. And just draw around that with my pencil. And that should be, yeah, fairly central. So that needs to hang on to that, and it goes back in the box where the book plates live. So I told you this was a simple one. It's just very, very easy. Oh, I know what I did on the other one. I stamped on it. That's what I did. But I don't think I've got room to do that now, so let's bypass that. You really can't see this when it's in the book plate, but just on the off chance that you can. So that goes in there, like that, and that's what you can see. That's great. Right, so I need to put some glue around the inside of my book plate. You don't need much, but you do need some. And I'm putting it on the top edge as well. Sometimes you can leave the top edge open if you want to swap it, change it at any time. But this is just a tag. I can't imagine for a moment it's ever going to be changed. So which is the top? Which is the top? Yeah, that's the bottom there. So let's just pop that in place like that. There we are. That's great. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, so what we need to do now is place that onto our Do I want it there, or do I want... Well, there's not much point putting it there, really, is there? Because it's... But I like it better there. Then what am I going to do up here? Should have thought that through. Well, I had designed it to go up there, so let's do that. So I'll get my yoga mats and my pokey stick, and I want a couple of brads. Only need little ones. Let's just see what colour we've got. I quite like that colour of the... That's quite a nice one. It's a goldy coloured one. And that's its mate there, so that's alright. That's two the same. And let's make our holes. So I want that to be about there. I also want it to be fairly central, which is about there, I think. Doesn't matter if it's not bang on central, but it's good if it's something like. So I'm going to poke through these holes, move that out the way, and then poke them in so I can actually see them. Where is it? I'm going to have to come through from the wrong side. So just poke that so I can get the brad in. That one. Brad through there. Brad through there. Honestly, I can do this 100 times when I'm not videoing myself. And as soon as I video myself, I seem like I've got a million thumbs and nothing else, just thumbs. Right, that's it. Make sure it's pushed right down, then open the back of your brad up. Same on the other side. Look at that, straight through. No messing around. Yeah, in case anybody is watching from the Edinburgh region and wants to go and visit the shop that I was talking about, what's it called? Mad Scrappers. Mad Scrappers. And actually, I'm not sure what the lady's name is, but I do know she follows me on Instagram. I need something down here. Maybe just even a largish stamp. And I've got my eyes on... Oh, I've just seen the label as well. That's quite nice. I quite like that. The 3. Or the other alternative is that. Yeah, I don't know. I like that 3. I'm gonna go with the 3. Why not? It's big enough and bold enough. This is from the eccentric Tim Holt Stampers Anonymous stamp set. There's quite a lot of black ink on here, so give it a chance to transfer. Oh yes, that's nice. I like that. Right, so now there's just really the top to deal with. So, well, actually before I do that, I'm going to back it because we've got all this and we've got the brads and everything, so it really does need backing. Have I got any cream card? Yeah, I've got some. Oh, look at that, it's all crinkled up. Let's Let's use this side, looks the best. So I'm just going to glue that down onto there, and then it secures the brads and it secures the ribbon. Or the sari silk, should I say. Well, sari silk ribbon. So I hope those of you that are doing the tag project with me are enjoying yourselves, and those of you that are doing the 100-day challenge, it's not a challenge, it's a project, but doing other things, are having fun as well. Because really, at the end of the day, why are we doing it if it's not fun? So I'll just get that lined up there. Lovely. I quite like this actually, it's quite nice. Let's press that down along the edges. Wait, it's still moving a bit. There we go. Put the lid on my glue. So, I wonder what this comes up under. Does it come under Tim Holtz? Does it come under Botanical? Which box shall I put it in? Ooh, that's a bit of a... Oh, I'm in a tizzy now. I don't know which box to put it in. Difficult. Just be careful you don't cut through your ribbon. It's something I have done in the past, so I'm trying hard not to do it again. There we go. Lovely. That's lovely. Right, so we've just got the... Is that straight? Is that straight? Looks like it needs to go up a little bit. Oh well, it's on there now. There probably is a little bit of movement in that. There we go. That's fine. Could just move it just before the glue set. So let's go around the edges and then let's think about the kind of frou-frou we're going to put in the top.
That's a name there, I think.
Ah, Mr. F's just brought me his iPad, and this is the madscrapper.co.uk, and these are things from her blog. Oh, I see. So it might be nice to go and have a look at her blog. Some nice ideas. Yeah, Louise Crosby?
No, the one above. Right above that name where you were.
Oh, Janine O'Rourke. That must be the lady's name. This one was put on March the 6th, 2023, which is 2 days ago. So yeah, I mean, have a look at that. That's a lovely mixed media plaque there. So that must be the lady's name, Janine O'Rourke. So we're learning about her as we go. I have to say I'm not affiliated in any way to this lady's shop. I have just been there and bought some stuff, but apart from that, I don't know her at all. I didn't until now know her name. So yeah, for all you guys up there. Right, so that's that. So now all I'm going to do is put my hole in here. So I'm just going to centre that up on my board. Make my hole where I'm going to go. It's maybe a bit too low down, but... And using the big hole, I need to order some more of these eyelets. If you're in the UK, I get mine from Amazon, and they're sold by a company called Draper, D-R-A-P-E-R, and they're a sort of mixed bag. And you do get a lot of copper ones, but Mr. F took some of the copper ones and put some brown alcohol ink on them, and look, they came out gorgeous, really nice. So that's always an option if you end up like I do with loads of copper. It's not that I don't like copper, but that is so bright. Looks like plumber's pipe. Right, so there we go. Now we just need to work out what we're going to put on the top by way of frou-frou. Right, so I've got this. That would look nice. It would coordinate nicely. I've got that I showed you earlier. This. And I've got some really thin, whatever colour this is, purple I'm going to call it. Suppose it has a proper name. So what shall I do? I might put one piece of that through, one piece of this through, and tie it off with that. That sounds good to me. I don't think I've ever even opened this. I must have bought it sometime when I was threatening to do a purple project, and of course it never got used. So I want it to be about that sort of length, and I think that's right on a seam there, so I'm just going to cut that off diagonally as well. There we go. Let's pop that through there. Like that. That's great. And then I want a piece of this satin ribbon, about a similar length. That's got a nasty mark in it there, so I'll cut that bit out. It'll do for something else. So I'm just going to hold those, pull them right up to the top, so I've still got some hole left to push through. There we go. So that's that. That's looking quite nice. Yes. And then I'm going to put that down and put something heavy on it. Is that heavy? That's heavy enough. My jar of turquoise sequins. I don't know why it lives on my desk. I have no idea. It's because I don't have a sequin drawer. It hasn't got anywhere to live. So it lives on my desk. It's quite pretty anyway. So I'm just going to make a bow with this. That nearly didn't work, but then it did, so that's okay. Pull his ears a bit shorter. Make sure he's nice and tight. Cut these ends off a little bit. I quite want some length to them. Whoa, that was a bit noisy, sorry. And then there we have it. There is our lovely, lovely, super easy tag. There you go. I hope you like it. It really is easy, but it kind of looks blousy, doesn't it? Blousy is such a good word. It means a bit out there, showing all your wares. That's the best way I can think to put it. So there we have it. That is tag day number 15, is it? I think. So we're doing really well. We're motoring. Even the days we've missed, we've gone back and done 2. I think I did a mock-up of this before. Mr. F, could you do me a favour? Could you? There's a tag that looks like that, but it's got green gingham on it. No, it's got ribbon on it. Poor Mr. F, hold it up, tags. This one, no! It's got ribbon on it. No? I thought I'd put it in the box. Maybe I didn't. No, okay. Oh well, I can't show you the other one that I did because it's on the missing list. Oh, hang on, you might have found it. No, he hasn't found it. So I'll take a photo of both of them so you'll see them both anyway on the opening of the YouTube channel. So don't worry about it. That's that. As you can tell, it was just easy and fun. And I've used a couple of pieces of Tim Holt's new Fancy Pants ephemera. And I shall see you tomorrow, bright and breezy, where we will finish off the Edith lapbook, the sections of it. Okay? So thanks for watching. I hope you give this one a try because it really is easy. And see you tomorrow. Bye!